welcome back. So today it is Saturday. It is 10:10 in the morning. So I figured why not? Let's just film. Let's turn on the camera and just film me getting ready in the morning. I obviously already did my hair. But yeah, let's throw some makeup on. I literally have most of my makeup sitting in front of me right now. I took like my big giant acrylic cube and just plopped it right next to me. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. And let's just get on started. Let's pull my hair back per usual because I hate when it's in my face. Who is obsessed? Does anyone else have these bralettes from Free People? They're the perfect layering piece. I literally have 4 colors in them. This one's the like cocoa brown color. I feel like it looks so pretty with ivory white sweaters. I love it. So, okay. I've already prepped my skin. So I washed my face this morning with my fresh soy face cleanser. And then I used a Henriksen toner, and then I have on the Truth Serum from Henriksen, and then Henriksen C-Rush Brightening Gel Cream mixed in with my Drunk Elephant D-Bronzi. That's in my favorites. So my skin's all prepped. Let's go ahead and prime. So I'm going to be using the Tatcha the Silk Canvas. Just going to put that all over usually, like, I'll put it in my T-zone and then take whatever I have left and spread it around my face. Now, I think I mentioned this in a previous video. I'm not sure if I like this, but I don't mind it. Like, I definitely don't gravitate towards it, especially when I'm getting ready for work in the morning, just because I don't have time to prime in the morning, so I don't when I'm working. But, I mean, the more I use it, the more I like it, I guess I can say. So I'll just pat that in. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put on the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask on my lips. Again, I really like this stuff. I know it says it's a sleeping mask, but I use this stuff every day. I have the one in the pink tube too. This one I think is limited edition. They came out with like 3 different flavors, if you will. So I picked up the vanilla one, and I have the regular, I think it's like a strawberry. That's what it smells like to me in my bathroom. And I literally put it on in the morning. I use this stuff every single day. Okay, I really want to use the Norvina palette. I've dipped into it a few times. It looks like this if no one's ever seen it. It's super pretty, and I feel like these shades are perfect for the fall months and weather. So I think I want to dip into this. I'm debating whether or not I want to do my eyes or my base first. Lately I've been doing my base first, but I don't know the fallout on this. I think it has quite a bit of a kickback, but let's just do my base first. So I want to use today my Maybelline SuperStay Full Coverage Foundation. It's the one that looks like this. This is in the shade 130 Buff Beige. And I'm just going to take my little Morphe sponge and apply that directly to there and start pouncing it on my face. This might be a little light for me right now, just because I still have some fake tan on, but we'll make it work. Oh my god, so I also have the stick version of this. Let me find it. And you get nothing in this. Let me open up the stick version. I know I'm not blended. This is all you get in the stick version of this. I haven't used this yet. This is all. I think that's insane. And I feel like you would probably use more of a stick. I don't know, because you have to put all that stuff on your face. I have not used it yet, though, but I did buy it. Where's my mirror? So one thing I noticed with the Tatcha primer, around my nose, in like the little crevices, my makeup doesn't sink in. And maybe it's because, that's supposed to kind of cover your pores and whatnot, but I really have to work to blend in any type of product around the nose area. I don't know if it's just me, but that's my issue with it. Okay, so now that we have on the foundation, I love this foundation. I know I've used it before, but it really does last a pretty long time, and I like it. It does give full coverage. Like I said before, I'm not that big of a fan of full coverage, but I don't mind it. So let's move on to concealer. Let's use the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And I'm just going to go ahead and dot this on my under eyes. And I know it looks like there's a lot of product, but I put it on very thin, so really this isn't much. So I'm just going to blend this out with my Morphe sponge again. And I'm just going to kind of take this on my eyelid as well, whatever's left over. Okay, so once I really worked that product in the little... I always have issues around my nose with my foundation, but once I work that in, it actually looks really good. So maybe, I don't know, if anyone else has this issue, let me know, but it's always when I use the silk canvas, I have those issues, but I guess I just have to really work it in. I don't really know. So let's set that. Let's just use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Now, from using my Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder, I kind of prefer that one a little bit over the Laura Mercier, just because with the Laura Mercier, for me, I feel like it actually changes the color of my concealer. I don't know if it's just me, but it's almost like it clings to the concealer and oxidizes type of deal. I don't know, but again, if anyone else has that same problem or issue, I would like to know, because I don't know if it's just me or what. But I feel like whenever I use this stuff, and I know it's translucent, but I feel like if I set my whole face with it, it makes me feel really pale. And I don't like that. I'm just going to take a little bit on a fluffy brush and set my eyelids with that as well to prep for eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to take a really big fluffy brush, and I'm literally just going to take whatever is left on the cap, which isn't much. I'm just going to blend that into the brush and then kind of dust it over my T-zone area. So now let's do, I don't know, oh my god, what is that? I don't know if I want to do eyebrows or eyes first. I guess let's do brows. So I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is in the shade Medium Brown. And I'm just going to quickly do these off camera because it kind of takes a little bit. So I will be right back. Okay, so we have the brows did. Let's move into eyes. So like I said, I think I'm going to use the Norvina palette. So let's just play around with it and see what happens. So, let me grab a brush cleaner real fast. Hold, please. Okay, so since I already put the translucent powder, I'm just going to go right in with another shade. So I'm going to use the shade Incense right here, and I'm just going to pop that into my crease. I think I want to keep it fall toned. I kind of want to dip into that, like, mulberry color. Is that the right word? I don't know. That reddish burgundy color. There is a little bit of kickback on this palette. I don't think it's anything major. Like, I don't really mind that, as long as it's not, like, going everywhere, but it's not awful. And I'm kind of dragging this in all the way to the corner, inner corner as well, but focusing a majority of it on the outer portion. So I have a window, like a giant window right here, but every time I try to film in front of it, the brightness is just way out of control and I can't seem to get it together. So that's why this side is kind of lighter, or yeah, brighter than this side. I apologize, but I just can't figure it out. So now with a smaller brush, I'm going to go into the shade Passion right here. It's that red color. And I'm just gonna start building up the outer corner. I kind of want this to be a look, you know, that you can wear during the day. It just doesn't have to be during the night at all. So I'm building up the intensity, but I'm not making it too smoky. Well, that's what I'm attempting to do. Eyeshadow is definitely not my strong suit. So I have not dipped back into the shade Passion yet. I'm really just blending that in before I dip back in. Alright, so now I'm going to dip back in and I'm going to do the other eye. And then I'll go back and start building up intensity. This eye is so annoying. Like, I swear there's more, like, folds. That's disgusting. But, like, more, like, creases on this eye. And sometimes it's so hard to blend on this eye. And I hate it. Okay, so now I'm going to dip back in to the shade Passion one more time. Again, it's this little like cranberry color, and I'm just going to build up a little bit more on the outer corners on both eyes. So now I'm going to go in with a brush with absolutely no color on it, and I'm not going to put any color on it. I'm just going to blend out the edges. So now I kind of want to go in with one of these shimmer metallic shades up here. Ah, no, I just put my nail in one of them. Oh no, what a tragedy. It's fine, it'll be fine. Okay, I think the one that I put my nail in, so I think I'm gonna go in with rose gold. So I'm gonna try it with a brush first. I think I'll wet the brush. So I'm just gonna take a little like flat brush like so, and let me clean it off a little bit first. So then I'm just going to spray it with some MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm just going to take that rose gold shade and see how it applies with the, it might not even apply. It's barely picking up with a brush, but I do want to try it with a brush, so let's try it out and see what happens. Okay, so it did apply with a brush. I'm going to go back in with my finger though, just because I want it to be a little bit more intense, and I feel like this is kind of muted. So I'm going to do the other eye with the brush first, and then I'll go back in with my finger on both eyes. Now I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to apply that to my lid. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. That looks really pretty. You can say that. My hair is falling out. So now I'm just going to go back in with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend those shades together. So I'm just blending Passion in with that rose gold shade. So I'm just checking for fallout. I got a little bit, so I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and just dust it ever so lightly away. All good. So let's move down to the lower lash line. So I think for this, I'm just going to put a little bit of the shade Incense, and then I'm going to put a little bit of Passion on the outer corner. So let's just start doing that. So first I'm going to go in with the shade Incense and just start buffing that on the lower lash line. And I'm taking it about halfway in, so not all the way to my inner corner. And then I'm going to take some of the Passion, and I'm really going to focus that on the outer portion of my lower lash line, kind of connecting that to the upper lid. Okay, so now that we have that done, let's just pop on some mascara. So I think I'm going to use the Kush mascara from Milk Makeup, one of my favorites. So I'll just apply this and be right back. Okay, and then for my bottom lashes, I have been loving the Glossier Lash Slick. Like I've mentioned before, it is water resistant, so I find that it really doesn't transfer. Okay, so now let's finish up the face. So I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer. Again, this is my favorite bronzer ever. Ah, I almost dropped it. I just love it so much. It's the perfect tone too. Not too cool, not too warm. For blush, I'm going to use the Jouer Adore Blush Duo in the shade Adore Me and Hold Me. And I'm just going to mix the two together like I usually do. And just apply that to my cheeks. Again, I've been loving this as well. I feel like it's just the perfect shade. For highlight, I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome Face Studio Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. And I love this. I feel like it's so pretty. And it looks so high-end when you put it on. And I'm just going to apply that everywhere, basically. It's just so pretty. And I'm going to pop some in my inner corner as well. Then for my lips, I'm just going to do one of my favorite combinations. So I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Anywhere Caffeine. And then the Too Faced, I think these are like the nude lipsticks in the shade Skinny Dippin'. And I'm just going to quickly line my lips off of camera, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so we have the lips lined. Let's just pop this on. This is literally just my go-to lip combo. I feel like it just goes with everything and anything. It's so pretty and such a neutral shade. So let's just spray the face now with some Urban Decay All Nighter spray. I'm just gonna shake it up. And then let's spray away. And then after I spray, I always just kind of pat down my skin a little bit with a beauty sponge. So I am going to put a little bit of the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in the shade Unreal, just kind of in the center of my lips. Just for some added glossy gloss. Alright, so this is the completed look. I really like how this turned out. Let me just zoom in a little bit to see how well it'll focus. Alright, so this is my first fall makeup look. I really like how this turned out. Honestly, like I would go out in the daytime like this. I would go out in the nighttime like this. It looks so pretty. I really like it. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!